meaning. Okay, they say here we are given the following graph. The graph below shows the number of people and their ages who voted at the local government elections in one voting station. Use the graph to answer the following question. So this one is an ogive. So we're given the ogive. We should be able to go from the ogive to the cumulative, from the cumulative to the frequency. Now, first thing first, man, let's understand what is the scale of this graph. That's what we need to understand first. We're going to look at the y-axis. We're also going to look at the x-axis so that we get an understanding of what does each and every line represent. So if you look at this line here, we are saying we have 0. And then if I go with the x-axis, the first one that I have here. So if I go there, the first one there, and then I have the second one, and then I have the third one, and then I have the fourth one. I can't say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. It won't work. But if I say 2, 4, 6, 8, it makes sense. This one is going to be actually to be 10. Meaning each and every line for the x-axis, it doesn't mean which whatever applies on the x is also going to apply on the y. No. You check for the x. X, each and every line represents 2. Okay, we're done with that one. Let's also check for. Let's check for y. If you check for y, same story. It's 2, it's 4, it's 6, it's 8, it's 10. So each and every line represents what? It represents 2. Yeah? And then from here onwards, the frequency is going, the cumulative here is going to give us the number of people. Cumulative is going to give you the number of people. And then yeah, this one gives you the ages. So this one gives you the ages, and then this one gives you the what then? The number of people. So any question that is going to be asked about the number of people, we are going to be looking at y. Yes. Anything that is going to be asked about the ages, we are going to be looking at what? At x. I will still find it. Yes. Then the first question says, how many people are there? I think that's what they're asking us. How many people voted in the station? How many people will look at y? Yes. So I'm going to look at our y value, which is what is the y value that corresponds? So you come here at this point here. Yes. And then the way they try to do this thing, they made AMA blocks whereby I call them they're critical, like 50. They made it to be darker. And then the other ones, they made them to be a little bit lighter. So from there on, you can tell them which we're at 50. Here, this is 50 here. And then from 50, you have 52, you have 54, and then you have 56. Then it means which we have a point here, which is if we look at x, our x, we can also look at x. X is 2. It's 53. So x we have 53. And then what is our y? Our y is what? It's 55. Is it fine? So what is going to be the number of people? We said number of people are going to be looking not at x, we're going to be looking at what? At y. So it means what we are going to tell them the number of people that we have here. It's what? It's 55. And then you will give us a mark for that. Everyone is happy with that? Yes. Okay, we go to the next one. The next one says we should complete the frequency and the cumulative frequency column of the usually what's going to happen is this. They're going to give us the table where we are going to be completing this. Now, what is it that we're completing? We are completing the frequency and the cumulative frequency columns. So we're supposed to complete frequency and the what and the cumulative. So we have something that looks like this. So we have the frequency and the cumulative. And as strange enough, this side it's visible. That side is not visible. Okay, so we have. Let's try something like this. Let's try. Yeah, let's try drawing line. So we have the frequency and then we have the cumulative. Now, since we're from the cumulative, we're going to start with the cumulative first. Now, what is going to be the cumulative? Let's go and check here. Now, the first one is the lower value. And then what is going to be our lower value is 2, it's 4, it's 6, it's 8. So we have 12, 14, 16, and 18. So it means we have 18 as the lower value. And then remember how to draw a cumulative. A cumulative, the way we draw it this way. We draw it with the upper values. What is this? Yeah. We draw our cumulative with these values, except the counting. Yeah? So we're going to say it's 23 and something. 28 and something. So I'm going to check them, which how does that correspond? If you look at this here, the first value that you have is 23.
Yes.
It goes with who?
4.
It's 2 and then it's 4. So you can do this then, Muhammad. You can go there on your graph paper and then you write the coordinates. And then you try to put the coordinates here. I have 23. And then you are saying it goes with what? With 4. That's the first one. You come and check the next one. The next one, it's 2, 4, 6 is 28. And then you are going to tell them, well, this is 28, it goes with 2. So it goes with 12. Okay, you have the next one, which is this one. Okay, this one. And then you can see with the way I'm doing it, I'm writing this side and this side so that I don't have something which is clustered. You know? This is a skill that you can also use. So you have 32, you have 33. So you have 33, it goes with
25.
It goes with 25.
Yes.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Okay. We go to the next one. Next one we have 38. So I'm going to write it this side 38. It goes with
40.
It goes with 40. We're still moving right. Next one, what do we have? We have 43.
Yes.
So we have 43
And 50.
and 50.
Yes.
Okay, last but not least, we got the last one. We said it's 53 and 55. So what is going to be the cumulative? The cumulative, you are going to take all the y values, starting with the first one, which is 4 here.
Yes. Yes.
So the first one that we're going to take is 4. The second one is going to be actually to be 12. How do I know that? Look at this. I think we spoke about this to say with the cumulative, how does it work? You take 23 and who 23 is going to go with who? It's going to go with 4. 28 is going to go with who? What is 12? It's 12. 33? This one is 25. 38? It's 40. 43? 50. 48? 54. And then this one is 55.
Yes.
Yeah, and then remember, this one here is for counting. We don't consider the one for counting. So now we start counting here. So with the cumulative is straightforward. You just check the points. Yeah? Are we good then?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the situation. So we have now that we're done with the cumulative, we can then go to the frequency. The other question that they usually ask, Masha, is it possible to go directly from the graph here? Is it possible to go directly from the graph to the frequency? Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. How to get it? You're going to subtract this one and this one. You're going to subtract this one and this one. But you are subtracting the y values only. So if you subtract the y values, then that's what you're going to get as a what? As a frequency. Now let's check how we're going to do that from the table. If we have the table, it's going to be simple. We're going to say the first one, they are identical. If this one is 4, it means this one is also supposed to be what? 4. That one is fine.
Yes.
And then from there onwards, how would we get this one? We're going to say this one subtracts this one, gives us this one.
Yes.
Remember, if we're moving from cumulative to frequency, we subtract. So 12 minus 4. This is 8. 25 minus 12. This is 13.
Yes.
And then we have 40 minus 25.
50.
1, 5. 50. It's 10. It's 4. It's 1.
Yes.
So we have our table. Question like this one, they will give us something like 3 marks. They will give us a mark. Yes, Mr. Morok, yes. You started with 0 here.
No.
This one here. You started with. You said 0 here on this one. Yes. Yeah, remember with our with our graph, we can't use the grounding. Remember, we use the upper values. It's something that we should remember to say we're going to use the grounding only when we ground the graph, but we don't use it. Yes. Yes, question? Yeah. Guys, yes. If you wrote, you wrote it at the cumulative. You wrote 18 and 0. Where? Yeah, I don't understand. You are writing here.
I orange I want 18 to 83. 18 to 0.
18 to 0, yeah. Oh, you said 0 to 18.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you said 23 to what after that? 4. Oh, well, now you are writing coordinates. Those are coordinates. Now, how do you get maybe the other thing, the good news is this. With this part here, this one is going to be provided, but you don't have to draw these. I think they're going to say complete it on the cumulative frequency table. So since the cumulative frequency table is going to be given, this part is going to be given. So now we just have to fill in this one. We are good then. Okay, what else should we remember then? We're able to go from the frequency to the cumulative. And then the next question says, how many voters were 35 years or older? So we want people who are 35 years or older.
Sir,
Yes.
what's the difference between 25 years and older and 25 years or older? Is there a difference?
I think it has to do something with the plus. Like every time when I see the word from probability.
Okay, and then
And you are saying 35 years and.
agree, sometimes we're not 35 years or older.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're 35 and older.
35 years and. I'm 35 years or older.
Yes.
So we want people who are starting from 35
Yes.
and then moving upwards.
Yeah, and the it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah, maybe if it's not probability, it doesn't have that much. I don't know. Like let me be honest. I don't know much. We'll check the way we're interpreting the question to say. But the idea here is that we're having 35 years. This can either be X or Y. That's the question that you should be asking yourself. Is this X or Y? Age. So you're given X. So you're going to come and check 35 here on the age.
Yes.
That's what you're supposed to do. You come and say, okay, we're going to 35. So this is 32, 34, 35, 35, it's here. In between. Yeah?
That's not
Yeah, it's in between. And then from the onwards, you're going to move upwards. Yes.
Draw that draw that thing.
Yeah, there it is. I did it, yes. And then what you're going to do, then you're going to check what is the Y value which is corresponding with this thing. It's not 30%. If you check, if you do it exactly in the middle, you will see what you're going to have this point, which is 35, which goes with 31.
Yes.
Now it's fine. It's plus. We usually use the word plus minus 2. So it's plus and a minus 2. But 31, they are 35 years older. There are 31 people who are 35 years. But we want them to be older, 35 years or old. Yes.
Oh my God, I'm going to that one. So this one.
No, they're wrong.
They're wrong.
Go to 32 because it's much closer to this side.
Yes.
Yeah, but guys, if we're honest, if I think this thing we're going to be given a graph is 31. The most correct one is 31.
Yes.
Okay, now.
Okay,
Yeah, that's why I said for plus minus 2. So we have 31. And then also 30, we give them a mark. And then also 33, we give them a mark. Plus minus 2. No, we want older. If it's older, we're going to go to the Y values. We're going to concentrate on the Y values. And then if we go to the Y values, what is it that we're going to have? We're going to have this part here. 55 and 31.
Yes.
So if you say 55 minus You always take the bigger one minus the smaller one.
Yes.
So I'm going to say 55 minus 31.
24.
It's going to give us 24. Yes.
I have a question.
Guys, can what's the time? My pen, I moved that. Can we be civilized, please? One question at a time. Raise up your hand. Yes.
Again, also they wanted people who are 35 years
Yes.
or older.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Hey. Oh.
so they wanted people who are 35 years or older.
Yes. Yes.
So are we not supposed to be including the point 31 is to 35? Because the one on the number 31 is also 35 years old.
Is what?
Because again, Mr. Lillard, 55 minus 31.
Yes.
I think we should include the 31 because the 31st number person is 35 years old. Because and they wanted the number of people who are 35 years or older. Are we not supposed to be including this thing?
Are we not supposed to be including?
The point is 35 is 31.
Yes.
The person who's 35 years old
It's person number 31.
is person number 31.
Yes.
So are we not supposed to include person number 31 because it's 35 years old? And
Because
they
it's
say
35 years old.
the number of people who are 35 years or older. And then he's 35 years old.
End. 35 years end. What is the difference here? Because we said 55, person number 55 minus person number 31, and then we got the total number of people with 35 years
Yes.
and old. Oh, and old or old. So you're thinking we should say 20,
I think we
25.
should say 25.
25.
Yes.
It makes sense for us to say 25.
Yes.
So we say 30, person number 31, person number 32, person number 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Yes. No, I'm not disagreeing with that. The only problem here is the statement, and then with these questions, we saw the other one the other day, which is possible, because you are saying I've never noticed with this or this end. Like it's the first time that I see a question whereby to me it was like the same thing. Which when they say that, and then how did you approach it all along? We said top minus the photo. But now it's possible what we are interpreting this thing wrongly. So when we say take, because I don't know what the person or unless they made a mistake, but I don't think so. 35, they're supposed to be 25. The now says 25. 25. It makes sense.
But then you
Okay, 31, 32. When we counted here, when we get to 55, what did you get? How many number of people?
It's 25.
It's 25. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yeah, it's 25. The number of people, it's going to be 25. Yeah.
And if you do, it's 26.
35 years or older. But I think what starts people on the safe side, let's stick to what we already know. We'll keep this in mind. We'll keep this in mind, Mara, for exam purposes on Monday. Let's stick to what we know, because we don't want to change unless it's confirmed. Yeah, there's still that range of plus minus 2. Yeah, there's still that range of plus minus 2. Okay, anyway, let's go to the next one. The next one I requested you to give me the. I said, give me Q1, Q2, and Q3.
Yes.
How would you get Q1, Q2, and Q3? First, you need to get the position.
Yes.
How do you get the position? How do you get the position? Huh? We're going to start with 25 followed by 100. With the odd chart, you can use n plus 1 or you can use n. Doesn't matter. So let's use n. We're going to have 25% of the data multiplied by n is 55.
Yes.
Or you can say 55 plus 1.
Yes.
If we say 55 plus 1, it gives us
28.
It is just 28. Let's see. Yes. That's the formula that we used to get the position, Muro. It's 25% and then it's n plus 1. And we could take, you can use n or you can use n plus 1. It doesn't mesh. It doesn't really make that much difference. So we say 14 here. So what is this 14? This 14 is the position. So number 14 is the one which is going to give us Q1. You come and check here who's 14. You have 2, you have 4.
29.
And then you go straight up until you get here. It's 29. It's here. Just here. So we have 29. So I'm going to tell them Q1 is going to be 29. Everyone is happy with Q1? Palisa, are you happy?
Yes.
All right. 29. Let's get Q2. How do you get Q2? Is 50%. So we have 50 all over 100. And then we have 56. I think it's 55 plus 1. And then we should get 28. Okay, 28. Let's come and check 28.
34.
28 is just below 30. It's just, this is 30.
24.
This is 30. This one.
Yes, 24.
Who's corresponding here?
It's 24. 24. Oh, but 24 plus 34.
It's 34. 34. Here it is.
Oh,
It's 34. Okay, let's say we're at what? 30, 28. 28, this is 30 here. But 30 is here. Oh, do you know what? Oh, it's here. Oh, all right, Jack, makes sense. And then the corresponding one I'm saying is this one here. And then I'm saying it's what?
34.
So we have Q2, which is going to be what to be 34. Is it fine? Let's get the last one, which is together. Yeah, the number is yeah, the total last one, 75%. Guys, if you talk and then you are not in my class, I think so. All right, so we have 75%. 75% of the data, what did you get as answer?
42.
So you go with 42. Okay, let's check 42. This is 40. It's somewhere here. And then let's go down and check with the corresponding. You say, oh, it corresponds with 39. Okay, sharp. So we all agree to say Q3 is going to be 39. Okay, we are officially done with our Q1, Q2, and what else? And Q3. And then I ask you to draw the box and whisker. Now you can draw the box directly here. I think this one is going to be a box here. So this represents our box. And then from the owners are going to have the minimum value that we can have. They will usually give you the minimum value if they want you to draw the box and whisker. They will tell you what is the minimum value and then what is the maximum value. Let's check. Extend, we go to here. And then we extend this side and then we go to 18. And then this is going to be our box. Yes.
No, it's 18.
It's 18. X. We're looking at X, yeah. Yeah. Oh, now you went to 4. Yes, what?